Hey ladies! So I didn't get to make an intro for this video and I am sorry for that, so I just wanted to do a quick voiceover intro. This is a day to night look using the Naked 2 palette, and I really wanted to make this look for those ladies out there that work in the morning or they go shopping or something that they don't want to wear too much makeup to, but they have plans for the night to go clubbing or go on a date, etc. And this look is made so that you can wear some nice light makeup in the morning, and then when you're ready to go out at night, you don't have to take off your whole face of makeup and put on a brand new one. You can just add some touch-ups, add some darkness, and bam, you're ready to go out. So if you want to see how I created these two looks, then just keep watching. Alright guys, we're going to be doing the day look first, and we're going to be first starting out with my eyebrows. I'm going to move through this pretty quickly. You've seen them done before. I just used the Maybelline EyeStudio Brow Gel and the Glamofaluge Concealer to really sculpt my brows. After I do my eyebrows, I'm going to be going in and priming my eyelids with my matte Pore Longwear Concealer. I'm just going to blend this onto the eyelid, and then I'm going to be setting it with the color Foxy from the Naked 2 palette. All the shadows we're going to be using today are from the Naked 2 palette. I'm just going to dust it all over my lid, and then I'm going to go in with a fluffy blending brush with the color Tease, and we're just going to be putting this color into our crease. I'm just going to buff it in really well. This is our transition / contour shade for the eye. I want to go pretty light for the day look. Then I'm taking the NYX eye base in white and putting that on my eyelid. This is just going to make the color on my eyelid a little bit brighter, open my eyes up a bit more so that we don't look so sleepy during the day. Then I'm going with Bootycall on a flat brush and dusting that all over right where I put the NYX white base. I'm not going to bring it to the crease, just where I put the white base. I also might bring it into the tear duct just a little bit. Then I'm going to be going in with, I'm not sure the color, I cannot think of it, I'm sorry, it'll be listed below. I'm going to be putting that on the outer quarter of my eye, right on top of that Bootycall. This is just going to kind of transition from Bootycall into the color Tease. Then I'm taking the color Blackout, and this is what we're going to be primarily using as our liner. So with a very small brush, I'm going to be taking Blackout and creating a wing liner. And then I'm going to go back in and blend it out with a smudge brush. This one's from e.l.f. And I'm just going to be going back and forth, adding more color, and then smudging it out until I get the darkness and the shape that I want. This is a great way to do eyeliner for the day. It's so much easier to do than a gel or pencil, and it's so much softer. Then I just took Busted and popped it into the crease real quick just to give a little bit more definition. Tease was nice, you can stop there if you want to, but I wanted a little bit more definition in that crease. Now I am taking a gel liner, but I'm just putting a very thin line right on my lash line because I wanted a little bit more definition from my eyelid to my eyeball so that I looked a little bit more awake and defined, and when you don't define your eyes, sometimes it can make you look a little sick. So I just put that liner on there, but I did smudge it out so that it wasn't so harsh. And this is really easy to do. You don't have to be perfect with it because you're just smudging everything out. So this would be my go-to liner for during the day. Alright ladies, let's move on to the face. Now since we want to change our makeup as little as possible when it comes to nighttime, I go ahead and go in with a full coverage foundation when I know that I'm going to be putting on a heavier face at nighttime so that I don't have to take off all my face makeup and redo it again. So I went ahead and primed my Pixi Poreless Primer, and then my Maybelline Pore Eraser, the Baby Skin. Then I'm taking my MAC Studio Fluid Foundation and a Fit Me Foundation, and I'm mixing them together to get my perfect shade. They're also, the MAC is a pretty good coverage foundation, so is the Fit Me. So I mixed those together and then buffed those onto my face with the RC Cosmetics Kabuki brush and then a damp beauty sponge. Then I used my matte Pore Longwear Concealer and put that in a triangle under each eye. And then I also put it on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and chin. And I blended it out with the same damp sponge. And this is just going to give us some nice coverage for our face, cover any dark circles or anything. Then I'm going to take this Lumi concealer, I think it's called. I'll make sure and it'll be listed down below. And I'm going to be putting that under my eyes, along the bridge of my nose, my forehead, between the brows, cupid's bow, chin, and my jawline. My skin tone is a yellow tone, and this concealer is more of a pink tone, so it gives an awesome highlight. This concealer is in the color Radiant, I believe. So this color gives an awesome highlight for me, and I'm just going to be blending it out with that same damp sponge. Now I'm just taking my NYC Bronzer in the color Sunny and bronzing my face. I'm not really going to contour for the day. I'll just go back in for nighttime and darken up the contour and bronze a bit more, so it's more intense. I am going to contour my nose just a little bit, but not too much. Then I'm taking this white shade from the BH Cosmetics 6 Color Contour and Blush Palette, and I'm just going to be putting that on my under my eyes to set my concealer. You want to make sure and do this so your concealer doesn't crease and it lasts all the way through the nighttime. Then I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. I'm using the Hard Candy Bronzer in the color Tiki. And I'm just taking a small brush and highlighting the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, and my cupid's bow. Then on an e.l.f. stippling brush, I'm taking a blush from that same BH palette and putting a little bit of blush on my cheeks. Now going back in with the color Tease on a pencil brush, I'm just going to be running that on my lower lash line for just a little bit of color, so that it gives a little bit more definition as usual. I'm also going to take just a little bit of black down there and do the same thing, and I'm going to go back in and blend it out with a pencil brush. Now for mascara, I took several mascaras. I used a Jordana Mascara, Urban Decay's Perversion. I could use a couple mascaras from Clinique also. I just wanted some nice big lashes since we didn't go too dramatic for the daytime look. I wanted some nice voluminous lashes, I guess I'm trying to say. So I did use several mascaras, which is an awesome technique to get, the perfect combination. I also set my brows with a clear brow gel from Ulta. Then I took this Jordana Lip Chubby Balm Stain, and it's in the color Honey Love, I believe. And this is just my lip color but better look, and I love it. So this is the final daytime look, guys. I hope you really like this. This is perfect, smudgy, sultry, beautiful daytime look. But since we are done with that, now we're going to be moving on to the nighttime look. Nighttime look, I wanted something very metallic-y and sultry looking. So the first color I went in with is the color Verve, obviously from the Naked 2 palette, and I went over my eyelid just quickly with it, and then I went back in with the e.l.f. Lock and Seal and some more Verve, and this just gave a very gorgeous metallic-y look. You can also use eye drops. Then I went in with the color Pistol, and I'm just going to be putting that color on the outer quarter of my eye just to give that Verve a darker gray to blend into. Then I'm going to be taking the color Blackout, and I'm going to be putting that even more on the outer edge right past Pistol. And we're just going to be blending that color into Pistol and also into the color Tease that we used earlier, which was our transition color. Now you can add more to Tease if you need to, or you can put a little bit more Tease on your brush and it will help you blend out this matte black. Whatever works for you, but I just added black and then I blended it out and then added more and blended it out until I got the darkness and smokiness that I wanted. Alright, So from all that blending, our silver may have gotten messed up quite a bit. I know mine did. So I'm just going to go back in and refresh the silver back in with that e.l.f. Lock and Seal and put a little bit more on there. We want it to be nice and vibrant and metallic-y. So if yours does come off during blending, make sure and go back and put it back on. Then to blend out the transition color and the black just a little bit more on a brush, I'm going to go in with the color Foxy. I'm going to put that on the brow bone and I'm going to blend it down into the Tease and black color. This is just going to give a really seamless transition. Then I'm taking Bootycall on a smaller brush and putting that right under my eyebrow. This is going to give kind of a double highlight. The Foxy highlights, but the Bootycall highlights even more. Then going in with my Maybelline EyeStudio eyeliner in the color Blackest Black, I'm just going to be doing a nice thick wing. I didn't want to do it too thick and take away from the silver, but I did do a pretty thick wing. If y'all want to see an eyeliner tutorial, just hit the thumbs up on this video. After doing liner, I just went back in and cleaned up the edge of the shadow and liner with a concealer. Since we've already done our face, we don't want to use a makeup wipe, which is what I usually do. Then I put on lashes. These are just some cheap lashes. Then I went to my lower lash line and I added Blackout all along the lower lash line, and I blended it out with Tease, and I put Verve on the inner corner. Sorry I didn't get much footage of that. Then I went in with a chocolate Soleil bronzer on a brush. It's a paintbrush from the craft store, and I just went and really sculpted out my cheekbones and contoured pretty heavily just to give it a more nighttime look. Then I went in with this Wet n Wild lipstick. I'm not sure of the color, but it will be listed down below. It's just your typical nudish baby pink lipstick, and I blotted some of it off, and then I went in with this Loreal lip gloss. Again, I'm sorry guys, it'll be listed down below. And this completed our nighttime look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more day to night looks, just let me know in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. It means a whole lot to me. And again, thank you so much for watching guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye!